the right atrium, left atrium. They sit like little ears on top of the ventricles. This is the right ventricle, left ventricle. Coming off the right ventricle, we have the pulmonary trunk. Coming off the left ventricle, we'll have the aorta, which is behind. So if we push this aside here, you can see the aorta coming up from behind, coming off the left ventricle. See it there?
Nope.
Right here. That's the aorta.
What's the one next to it?
This is the pulmonary trunk.
Oh, okay.
This
So
is going to
the
the lungs.
ventricles
Why
are
is it
just
so
really,
much
really
larger?
big.
Well, they're both very large. Just that you can't see the aorta very well because it's behind.
Okay.
Which is aorta?
The aorta is this. The aorta gives off these two blood vessels here. This is the subclavian artery. These are the carotids that come off of here. And they come off of the aorta, which is this big blood vessel here. This one here.
Oh, okay.
And this is the pulmonary trunk here. Notice the aorta actually has its, it's got these blood vessels coming off almost right away. The pulmonary trunk's going to come up further and then subdivide into the right and left pulmonary arteries. Now, this big blood vessel here, right above the right atrium, is the superior vena cava. This one here. It's bringing in blood from the head and the arms into the right atrium. Down here, in the lower part, coming in, we have the inferior vena cava, which is right here. This large blood vessel coming from below, which you can see on yours really well here, coming up here through the liver. There it is. See it? Mm-hmm. That's the inferior vena cava, bringing blood up from the liver into the right atrium. The pulmonary veins, bringing blood back from the lungs, bring it to the left atrium, and you can see a series of pulmonary veins back here across the back of the heart. Can you see those?
Yeah.
So quickly recap. Right atrium gets blood from the superior and the inferior vena cava. The left atrium gets blood from the lungs coming in via the pulmonary veins. The right ventricle puts out its blood to the heart via the pulmonary trunk, which is this big blood vessel here. The left ventricle, which is the larger one, is putting out its blood via the aorta, which is in behind. And this is the aorta here. Here it is here. And it gives off the subclavian and the carotids. The carotids to the brain, subclavians to the arms. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Certainly.
The heart.